Hello my friends, welcome back for another tutorial video, and this tutorial video is basically not a tutorial, but I don't know, basically like telling you what I edit my thumbnails with, what I edit my videos with, and what do I record with. So first, we're gonna just jump right into how I make my thumbnails. So right here, what it's called is Media Bang Paint Pro. Yeah, I'm just gonna teach you right now on how to do the basic, simple thumbnail editing that I would basically, what I would be doing. So, over here we have a plain Minecraft background. What I do is that I have my Minecraft background, or any background that you would like, and most of the times I would normally grab a picture. So, this is a picture from one of my latest thumbnails, which was my Try Not to Laugh, and I edited it on this software. And you're wondering like how I removed all that background. Well, it's hours of work sitting down here and removing all of this background. What you have to do is that you would have to basically go in the file, open, and you have all your pictures. I have a lot of face pictures, I have a lot of challenges, Minecraft, YouTube, space, miscellaneous, I have all that crap. But for faces, what we're gonna worry about is faces. So I'm gonna grab my friend here, Matt's face, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna try to remove this background. It's kind of like Photoshop. This is what it is, but it's much simpler, I should say. Because I understand it. I don't know if you guys are gonna understand it or not, but we're gonna go to eraser tool and we're gonna make sure this is selected. This right here is your brush size to see how big you want your brush to be. It can be up to like 1,000. When you do that, it's gonna remove like that, which we don't want to do. So if we make a mistake like this, you can go up here and click the back, and we're back to normal. But we're gonna drop this brush size to be not that big. So I don't want it to be a soft edge. When I use soft edges is when I get precisely around his like head. That's when I use soft edge, but we're not doing that right now. We're just gonna remove the major parts of his head. So we're gonna remove soft edge. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make this a little smaller, and I'm just gonna automatically start removing it. I'm just gonna remove some of this. It's just gonna be a quick little removing thing. This is gonna be really quick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this brush size a little smaller. I'm gonna zoom in and get a little more precise, maybe a little soft edge, make this brush a little bit smaller, and try to get a little more precise in there. There you go. These little cut-offs, I'm just gonna round them off a little. Alright, this is a little cut off. I'm gonna round that off. And we got a big chunk up there, so we're gonna make this really big. We're gonna move soft edge and remove that a lot. Maybe cut some of his hair off. We're gonna make this smaller, give it a softer edge, and start trying to remove this around his ears. And basically that's a pretty simple way of editing it. Nice simple way of removing most of the stuff in the background. Like, I've done this hundreds of times, basically. So I've basically got it all down in how to do this. So what you can do in this photo is that you can come over here to select. I'm just gonna grab a big chunk, do that. Come over here to edit, copy. It should copy this whole picture. Go to your main background. I'm gonna remove mine since we're gonna work with my friend's face. So here's my main background. We're gonna go to edit, paste, and we have his face. Now we're gonna pretend that that white in the back is like gone. Like, I just tried the fastest and the best that I could. But what we're gonna do is that this is kind of big for the screen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this down. So we're gonna go back over here, file, image size, and we're gonna worry about image size like percents. We're gonna go to a 50 and make sure you click on apply, because if you don't click on apply, no changes are gonna be changed. So we're gonna click apply. Alright, I clicked it twice because I don't think it's gonna be enough, but alright, press OK. And we're gonna do copy back over here. We're gonna go over here to remove this. We're just gonna press a little garbage can, edit, paste. And that's a little small, so we're going to remove that. We're going to come back over here, and we're going to go to edit, image size, and we're going to put it back to a 20, and okay. That looks like a decent size. So we're going to go back over here, copy, main part, edit, paste, and there you go. We got a nice little face. Decided to put him over here in the corner. And let's say we want to put a pic with some text. So we're going to come over here, grab text. Alright, and we're going to make sure we click on it. And this is where we're going to put our text. So we're going to put down Minecraft with Matt. Okay. So what we're going to do is that we're going to make this text probably a little bigger than that. Because it's that tiny. We're going to want to change it. We're going to put some bold on it. We're going to change the color to how about a nice solid black. And how about a little rotation. That's a 360 rotation. We don't do that. Let's make it a nice little, no. And a little, just let's try a nice 22. A little less than that, 7. Alright, that's good. Press OK. We're going to go over here to our moving tool. Grab it and move it, and there you go, Minecraft with Matt. I can just fix the little background, and that would be a perfect thumbnail. So what you would do for this is you go to File, Save As, put in your files or where you want it to be. I'm just going to open up in the main file, and I'm just going to change it to Minecraft with Matt. Yeah. Now what you have to make sure is that if you're going to put this on YouTube, you have to click on Save As Type to one of these. I know one that YouTube definitely uses is JPEG. So you would click on this, save. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. What you also have to do, I forgot about this, but I'm gonna exit out of this, and what you have to do here is that you have to click on one of your little overlays that have this to pop up. It's the merge your layer, so it's one solid picture. The text don't merge with it, but it's gonna definitely show up when you save it. So we're gonna go back to File, Save As, Pictures, Minecraft with Matt. Alright, and we're gonna change the type over here. Save. Alright, it should be saved. Quality 100. And we should go back to our little files over here. Find our pictures. And here we are. It's pictures right here. There you go. Now you see this little one, that's what's going to be coming up soon with the editing and the other things. Alright, so save. No, I'm not going to save that. And alright, so what we're going to move to now is that we're going to move to the editing software. The editing software is actually really good. It's my favorite editing software. It's what I use all the time on almost all of my videos except the older ones. So, I'm going to give you a little brief basic tutorial. I don't have like a pre-video for you already, but I'm just going to do how about my outro. And how about these are, we'll try this one. This, actually, no, hold on, let me switch this around. Alright, but what we're going to have to do is that you have your videos here. You can click on import and import media file, and what you do from there is you find your video files. Once you have it here, let me tell you now, you can drag it to your main part of the video. Your main part of the video is up here. Like, this is what people have come to see. Like, this little track up here is what people have come to see. Like, the ASDF movies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down. And this down here can be, like, extra videos that you want to throw in. Like, for example, your face cam. What I do for my face cam is I record 2 videos. My face cam and the actual, like, screen. The face cam will normally sit in this little slot. So, this is going to be the main video, and how about for face cam we use, how about, let's try my outro, my longer one though. So, we see here that this is the face cam, and it's kind of big, nobody came to see my face for the whole video. So we're going to shrink this down into the corner, and what we're going to do is that when we press play, both these are going to be playing. So what we need to do is that we need to make sure that only one of these play with audio. So what we're going to do is for the face cam, we're going to right click and we're going to click on mute, and when you play it, only that plays.
Got your nose.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to cut. What we're going to do is that, let's say we want to cut from right here for some strange reason. What you can do is you can just select it right there, click on little scissors, and you have to make sure is that when you're removing or cutting or pasting or anything, is that the little red is around that little bar. So let's say we want to remove that part of the video. So we come over here, you can either click on the trash can or delete. I press delete. And this little clip has been cut out from the rest of the video. Now there are many other ways that you can mess around with this. I'm giving you a basics tutorial of this. So what you can also do is for like snapshots and other videos, it'll come down as an other file, like your face cam will come down as an other one for like other random things like pictures. So when it comes to this, if you want to like shrink it down, what you can do is you can just grab the corner of this, oops, you can grab the corner of this, shrink it down, put it in the middle of the screen if you like.
Hey, it says gullible on the ceiling.
Oh, so it are.
What you can also do is you can like shrink down the size of this little clip by getting a little closer. Since it's like 5 seconds, you can grab this and drop it to like a second of some sort. And yeah, you could, there's also preset things on this like music and like text. Like some things I like to use is this. It also drops down to its own little text file, and sometimes they'll give you an own little clip for like a little main part of the video. So when I'm over here, I can be right click on this. Oh, I also have to make sure that this thing is on it. I have to make sure it's highlighted, right click, edit, and I can type down any text that I would like. So let's say Bobby, your text here, life, some random crap. But what you can do here is that when it's playing, what you can also do is that little point is that if you don't want to just playing quiet, you can just add random music. Because for example, I have random sounds. For example, I have a sensory beep one. It's 5 seconds, but what I like to do is I like cutting it down for some time, so when it goes on, it can make like, yeah, that's really loud. So when, if it's that loud, what you can do is you can right click on your little audio. It can also be used for these up here, but if you, what you want to do is you want to right click on this, edit. You got speed. You can make it like super duper fast for like ×2. Or you can drop the volume. We're going to drop this volume a lot to like 11. And you can also change the pitch. For example, you can also change the pitch to like 12. So when you play it, it sounds really high. You can also change like remove background sounds. Like we want to make it really strong. So you can barely hear the actual audio. Which I rarely use the remove background. So when you have that there, from there, you can add things like filters, like a nice little pretty filter when it first comes in. Oh, I just realized there's not really much of a filter on that one, but let's try this one. This looks like you got something.
Got your nose.
So what you can also do from here is that you can add like random overlays to go from like point A to point B. So let's find some nice overlays. Let's try this. It's a strong glitch. It's like a glitch type of overlay. I realized some of these things you're gonna have to download. It's a really short little download pack. So this one's downloading since I've never used it before. Alright. Okay. So what you can do from here is that it would like add a little glitch sound from Bobby. There. And then we go back to the video. You can also do is like you can add elements like patches and crap like that. You can add things which I rarely use, and once you're done you just click on export, let everything load in, put down your name, put in the quality that you would like. I tried to put it in best, and depending on frame rate, it depends on how much speed it would take. Resolution 128 to 720, 1280 to 720, and you press OK and you just press export and it will load in. Now the bad thing about this is that it's technically cost money to do this. So what you do is that you can, it will say unregister. What you do is that you put in this little small security code that will be in the description, and if it says unregister, you click on it, you'll see these two things like a security key and everything. You just paste the two texts that I have in the description and you'll have this for free. If it doesn't work automatically, what you could do is you could just also remove your internet and it will work. So once we're done with the editing software, we can now come back to Fraps, what I record with. Now Fraps is also not free, but I found another way of doing it, and the other way is by having someone on the internet put their name and things down, which millions and millions and millions of people have used, and he basically gave permission to the world to use it. It's like a cracked version of it, but it works the exact same way as the real version. If you were to get the trial without the cracked version, you only get to make 30-second videos, which is kind of stupid. So I don't have a Windows 7, but I have a Windows 8, but it will still record my sound. But what I did is that I changed my video capture settings to full size and to a 29.97 frame rate. And since I don't have the fastest computer in the world, what I also have done is that I have FBS ratings of showing me what it is. For example, it's like on here, which I'm recording with just regular OBS, it shows it right here. Now if I want to record with Fraps, what I can do is I can just press my button to record, which would be the num lock, and it would start recording. But if I were to do that, the OBS would stop recording, and then we would have a big problem with like editing the video and everything like that, and I would have trouble. But you can also take like screenshots. You could put it like JPG. You could put in your little thing when you want to put down. Let's say I want to make this. How about the delete key? And when I press delete, it would take a picture. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically for what I do and what I do in general. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It has like an endless loop here. Yeah, I hope to see you guys on another video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and like and crush that bell and the like and subscribe and comment and okay, but if you haven't already, press the notification button so YouTube notifies you when I post a new video and when I live stream, because I'm going to be doing more live streams. So yeah, see you guys in another video.